So, thank you very much. First of all, a big compliment to the organizers. It's a very professional conference. I'm really impressed, as I heard that it's 2 weeks old, this institute, or very new, so compliment. Yeah, my name is Штефан Hабuk. I'm from Austria. I'm working as international manager with Karl of Habsburg in Pan-Europa, Austria, and I'm working for a member of European Parliament, an Austrian member of European Parliament from Austrian People's Party, and I'm managing director of Ukrainian-Austrian Association. So my main fields working in Pan-Europa is Eastern Europe and Balkan, so I think I'm in the right region here. It's my second time here in Macedonia. I've been here in May, and after enjoying a lot of shopska salad, rakia and wine, I decided to come back as soon as possible. And thank you that you invited me for this conference. Just short for what Pan-Europa stands. Pan-Europa stands for a united Europe in peace, democracy, rule of law, freedom and subsidiarity. So I think it's perfect that we are here in Macedonia discussing these issues because for us, and I hope you will agree with that, the only way for Macedonia to have a bright future is within the European Union family, also within the NATO security system. My topic is not so much NATO. As Austrians, we are not member of NATO. We are like neutral, meaning that others care for our security. But as Pan-Europa, we are very keen that all people, all citizens and all countries in Europe who want to join European Union should have the right to join European Union. That means that we fight for the goal that every Balkan country and especially Macedonia can join European Union. From an Austrian perspective, I see it very positively. Not just our Chancellor Sebastian Kurz, whom I'm working with on that issue, is very positive and very supportive to the Balkan region. I see also in the European Commission and in the Council of Europe no big problems for Macedonia. I think you all heard about it also yesterday, the name issue, the name dispute. Let's see where this agreement will lead. I personally, and you allow me this personal view, think that this agreement is very, very, very important for Macedonia because it's a 26, 27-year-old dispute, a crazy dispute. We as Pan-Europa are clearly on the side of Macedonia, but we have to keep in mind that in real politics, Greece is a member of European Union, so it can block Macedonian way. And from my point of view, Prime Minister Tsipras made a far approach, and I hope that there will be a good solution and a peaceful solution between Macedonia and Greece, because I hope that the entrance negotiations with the European Union and Macedonia can start as soon as possible. But as a big friend of Macedonia, and I also say it in other Balkan or Eastern European regions where I work on, as a big friend of Macedonia, I and we as Pan-Europa also urge the politicians in the countries to keep on the reforms. There will be no other way to fight totally corruption, to establish rule of law, to establish peace between different ethnicities, and to establish democracy. That means that opposition and government should work together in peace on important issues that will bring the country forward. But on the other hand, we also criticize very much European Union, and here especially the European member states, that they have punished Macedonia and other Balkan states the last years. What do I mean with punish? We see it in Kosovo, where the European states deny the visa liberalization, and we have there the situation that Turkey is applying visa or has a visa-free regime for Kosovarians, and European Union does not for Kosovarians. And this is a punishment for the people. It's not a punishment for the politicians. Politicians can travel everywhere without any problems, but it's a problem for the citizens, for the students, for the tourists, or for people who want to work abroad or who have businesses. So our approach is not to punish the people, the citizens, but to support the citizens, that they are strict on their politicians to keep on the reforms. Macedonia for sure has some problems, as a lot of countries have, economical problems. I'm happy that the political tensions are fewer now after the last years. And I'm very happy that also the ethnic tensions are fewer than they have been in the beginning of the 2000s. This is a very important step because, speaking of ethnic tensions, as I said, I'm also working in Kosovo. We have a big problem on the Balkans. We have a big problem in Kosovo, Serbia, and also Bosnia. The different ethnic groups are fighting each other. And for us, for Pan-Europa, but also for our office in European Parliament, Europe is also peace and working together. It's not the old way where the government sent soldiers, militaries, and the king or the president or the prime minister who killed the most people was the winner. In United Europe, the winner is who can reach a solution in a peaceful and democratic way. That can be very hard negotiations, as you see in Macedonia with Greece. That can be very tough, and there can be a lot of problems. But in the long run, there is no other solution, because I don't think that anybody in this country wants a war with Greece, that anybody else in Europe wants a war, Serbia, Kosovo, wants a war in Bosnia. So it's our duty as European Union, as Austria, to support the Balkan countries, and here also especially Macedonia, that the way to European Union and also to NATO is free and will not be blocked by other states or other politicians who don't want a peaceful solution. And I leave it here now, because I'm very interested what the other honorable guests will tell, and I hope we can have a discussion on these important topics later. Thank you very much.